Hello, everyone, and welcome to ABA Conference Finals and Finals 2031 season. This has been a super exciting year, and I absolutely love this finals matchup. We have Boston going against Milwaukee in the East, my OG team. I'm a big fan of Boston. They have Dr. J and, most importantly, Jaden Hasbro. Jaden Hasbro being one of the caps that was created by Milwaukee's owner, YBP, and Milwaukee also is being run by also has Ty Jackson. So this is going to be a really insanely close, tight series between two very solid teams. I'm happy with either one of them winning a championship. And then we have Montreal versus Anaheim, and nobody wants either of them to win a championship. Let's be real. If we could have it our way, we want Montreal to get swept by Anaheim, and then Anaheim to get swept by the East. That being said, Hughes made an excellent roster. Anaheim is consistently one of the best teams. Montreal is a phenomenal team as well. This might be one of the best dynasties we've seen since that New Jersey dynasty a couple years ago. Anyway, with that, we're running to get into it here. And there's some new features we're going to get to try out, and I'm super excited for this. So what we're going to do is we'll do every game. We'll do a live game here. Do you guys in the comments want us to do Milwaukee-Boston or Anaheim-Montreal? All right, comments say Boston, Montreal. Okay, come on. Montreal has 2. Boston has 2. All right, tiebreaker goes to Montreal. All right. So what we'll do is we'll sim the first 3 quarters. Montreal leads big after 1. After 2, Montreal's up really, really big. All right, so I'm not going to even sim this. This is, oh my God, this is a blowout. This is what mutilation looks like. All right, so that's called a blowout. Yeah. I really like the new feature. I think everything should be coming in fine. If you guys can't see everything, let me know. But unfortunately, Artis Gilmore, one of the caps, was injured for this game. Yeah, I think I actually just found a bug, but we'll figure that out later. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go league playoffs. All right, so Boston did win the game. We'll take a look at that in a second. Okay. Real quick, somebody in the comments want to both update the page with the 2 victors, and also bug report. Just to note, no biggie flagged players are not showing up as flagged in game, which isn't a big issue, but for ABA purposes, shows the caps versus the non-caps. Looking at the Boston-Milwaukee game here, Boston took it, but Todd Jackson had a phenomenal game. Jaden Hasbro almost triple-doubled. And Dr. J is Dr. J. He actually hit 5 threes, which is pretty impressive. Granted, took 12 shots to hit them. And he got Carlton's Anderson. Carlton Anderson's a pretty crazy career because he was like a borderline all-star for a few years with Denver. He was even a really quality player in Milwaukee when they were an incredibly good defensive team. He's just kind of been all over the place. So we'll see how that goes. All right. With that, we will go into game 2. We're going to switch over to Boston for this game. All right. So after the first, Boston leads big time, but we do have an injury. James Harris goes down with an injury. That's just adding to Milwaukee's struggles right here. Halftime, it's not looking too good. Boston might be going to their 3rd finals appearance, I believe. They already have 2 rings. Oh, I don't know if they can even come back from that. Yeah, it's done. So that's a 2-game hole right off the bat for Milwaukee, and Montreal also up 2. This was an insanely high-scoring game. Anaheim without Darnell Brown. I think he'll be back for next game. They're getting hampered by injuries. Axel Blaze had a phenomenal game. Irvin Miles did Irvin Miles things. Yeah, this is a pretty skewed matchup. See. Can we get a really good game 3? What teams you guys want to see game 3? Montreal or Boston / Milwaukee? Boston. Okay, if the same person spams Boston multiple times, it don't equal more than one Boston. But I think what we're going to do is we'll go Boston, which would give elimination game to Anaheim. So we'll get at least another one of those. We'll see how this Boston game goes. Hopefully, it's going to be some excitement here. It's a 12-point game at the end of the first. 9-point game at the end of the second. Not too bad. Boston is leading, though. 1-point game. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right. So we got a close one here. Milwaukee's down just 1. We'll go 6 minutes in. Milwaukee's up pretty substantially now. It's a 9-point game. 3 minutes in. 5-point game. Milwaukee had just shot. We'll see. It's in. Milwaukee's up 7. Boston's ball. Bullhall for 3. It's in. Boston down 4. Milwaukee ball. Milwaukee for 3. It's in. Back and forth. That is insane. Milwaukee now leading. Dr. J goes for the dunk. Foul on Aldrich. 2 free throws. Dr. J hits both free throws. Boston down 5. Milwaukee's ball. Watkins, he scored the last 3 for them. Shooting foul on Bosch. 2 fouls for Watkins. Watkins hits both at the line. Milwaukee up 7. Jaden Hasbro attempts a mid-range shot. It's in. 5-point game. Substitutions come in. Milwaukee is Saifius Moore, formerly Denver Rocket, up for the rim. He slams it in. Non-shooting foul on Tide as well. So this is going to put, let's see, Dr. J, the line. All right, he hits. Okay, my bad. I lost track a little bit there. 5-point game. Ty Jackson goes in for the dunk. Foul on Jaden Hasbro, 2 free throws. Tide hits both. Dr. J answering right back with another layup. Wow. Tide versus Dr. J dueling it here. Non-shooting foul on Dr. J. May buckets at the line. He misses one, makes one. 6-point game. Boston's ball. Bullhall turns it over. Dr. J then steals it right back. Bullhall turns it over again. Oh, Boston got killed by Bullhall here. Substitutions. May buckets in for the shot. Layup is good and a foul. Jaden Hasbro with the foul. Maybelline at the line. He hits 1. Shaw for 3. They absolutely need this to stay in the game. No good. Ty Jackson at the board. That's the game. Milwaukee goes in for the layup. They score. Ty Jackson having an absolutely phenomenal end to this game. And with that, Milwaukee is back in the series. Substitutions come in, but it is all over. Steve Rice picking up a foul there at the end. But Eden does go down. We'll have to check in with Eden's injury here. And taking a look over at Ty Jackson, he had an insane rebounding game, 22 rebounds today. Now we'll go take a look at Eden here. Eden is not going to miss any time for Milwaukee, so they will have him healthy for game 4. All right. Montreal picks up the win. They now have Anaheim in an elimination game. You could get knocked out here. All right. We'll take a quick look at that game first. Devontae Temple had an insane game off the bench. Yeah, you guys need one more back so bad. I mean, your leading rebounder is Max Powers. That's so unfortunate. He's a point guard. He's a big point guard, but he's a point guard nonetheless. And that's just a major height problem, and it's just unfortunate. So with that, we go back to playoffs here. Anaheim, it is. All right. Will the Amigos get knocked here? It does not look good after 1. After 1, it does not at all look good. We'll see how it is after 2. Oh, not too bad. Anaheim's sticking around. Just all right. And after 3, Anaheim is up by 5. Every time we watch one of these games, it gets interesting. Go to 6. Anaheim up by 4. Wow, Anaheim's pulling ahead. I don't know if we're going to need to watch. I'm sorry, Anaheim. I jinxed it. Okay. Diamond shot for Montreal, no good. Max Powers with the board. And Anaheim has a 2-point lead, minute 41 left, and they have the ball. David West hits the mid-range shot. Irvin Miles attempts to answer back. He's also good. Still 2-point lead for Anaheim. Dumont turns the ball over. Gus Baker for three. It's in. Gus Baker, the big man, hitting the game-leading three in the fourth quarter, putting him up 1 point. Max Powers goes for three. They needed that. They did not get it. Montreal with the board. Axel Blaze goes for the layup. That would be huge. They're up three now, and the foul on Ben Darling. Axel at the free throw line. He hits it. 4-point game, 2-possession game here. Kegel for three, misses, no good. Irvin Miles with the board. Irvin Miles mid-range. It's in. That might be game. 40 seconds left. I don't know if Anaheim can recover. They might be eliminated here. KG fouls David West. David West to the line. He hits one, misses one. They absolutely need this offensive board. Irvin Miles gets the board, goes in for the mid-range shot. It's in. That's game. Anaheim Amigos have been eliminated. Max Power. I might have spoken too soon. Powers with a clutch three with 8 seconds left. David West fouled out. Non-shooting foul on Dumont. Baker at the line. He hits one. He hits two. That probably is game. Wes White for three. It's in. All right, so they need to steal the inbound. I don't know if that's possible in BBGM, but they need to steal the inbound and hit a three. Yeah, it's over. Damn. Almost the heroics of Wes White and Max Powers. Unfortunately, Anaheim going home. We'll see if there's a 2-2 series on the other side. Nope. Boston takes a definitive 3-1 lead in overtime. See, we couldn't have watched that game. Dr. J goes down with a sprained ankle. That changes the series. The entire series has been changed by an injury. That is absolutely insane. What do the comments say about this? No, not again. Not again. You're kidding. Wow. The absolute insanity. All right. We are going to watch. Let's see. Does Boston's GM want to make any changes? Jamie, if you want to make any changes, make them now or forever hold your peace. He just wants to go for it. So Chris Bosch will be taking over for Dr. J in this next game. Fortunately, it's just one game, but this is like that Draymond Green injury. Yeah. So with that, or suspension, my bad. All right, with that, here we go. End of the quarter. Boston Braves are trailing by 2 without Dr. J. Oh, they're up. They're up 9. They're down 4. They're still absolutely in it. It is a neck-and-neck game. So even without their best player and Moda, another cap, got hurt in this game. Wow. Lots of injuries, but honestly, very close game. 5-point game, 5 minutes left. Boston now up 6, 2 minutes, 43 seconds left. Milwaukee had just shot. They missed. Milwaukee with the board. Maybelline from mid-range. Misses again. Shaw this time with the board. Hasbro for 3. Misses. Maybelline with the defensive board. Ty Jackson on the post. Foul on Hasbro. 2 free throws for Tide. He hits both. That's a bittersweet moment for YBP if I've ever seen one before. Richard Williams turns the ball over for Boston. That might have just put the dagger in the game. 2 free throws for Cyphius Moore. He hits both of them. Double-digit game with 2 minutes left. That might be the game right there. Bryce Sanders to keep the minute, misses. Cyphius Moore with the rebound. Outlet to Ty Jackson. Ty Jackson the layup. It's good. Jeremy Shaw at the rim. He gets it and one. Hits the free throw. It's a 9-point game. 1 minute, 23 seconds left. We need some absolutely insane heroics here from Boston to come back. Bryce Sanders keeping them alive with the steal on Cyphius Moore. Jeremy Shaw for 3, misses. Richard Williams, the offensive board. Substitutions here, and Ned Raj mid-range. It's in. They are alive. Down 7 with 58 seconds left. James Harris elevates at the rim, scores it. I don't know, that might have knocked them out here. Ned Raj misses. Ty Jackson, the defensive board. Ty Jackson now at the line. He hits both. That is game. 36 seconds left here, but congratulations, Milwaukee, bringing the series to 3-2 deficit now. Definitely more winnable. We're going to go take a look at Igor Moda's injury here. He's going to be out the rest of the series, I believe, with a sprained calf. He'd been serving a sizable role off the bench for them. Not as effective as he was last year when he was with Pitt or even the year before, but he's been a big part of this team. He's a very effective backup point guard. I don't think his impact really hurts their chances too much. But let's see. I think Dr. J will be back. You gotta think that Boston's going to knock them out in these next two, but it's definitely going to be close. So as we go into Game 6 here, just checking comments real quick. Yeah, 3-1 lead being blown would be quite unfortunate and quite the meme. End of the first quarter, Milwaukee does lead. They might be able to force a Game 7 here. They're up 2 at the end of the third, and in the start of the fourth, they're up by 14 points. That is their largest lead that I think we've seen in the fourth quarter by them. Milwaukee up 13 now with 5 minutes left. 14 with 2 minutes left. Yeah, this game is Milwaukee is not going to falter that big a lead. Yeah. And they won this one despite 33 from Dr. J and Chris Bosh with 10 rebounds off the bench. I don't know if there's really anyone you can blame. Maybe Ned Raj, but he was pretty active in the passing game. And you got a great defensive performance from Jeremy Shaw. Granted, he missed a lot of baskets on offense. But Ty Jackson had a miserable game, just 8 points. It was all May Buckets Maybelline that carried them. So with that, we will go into Game 7. Any changes from either of the GMs or sides? This is an absolute insane breakdown on the part of Boston here. They might blow a 3-1 conference finals lead. We all know what happens when you blow a 3-1 lead. You are forever remembered in the annals of history. End of the first, Boston's up 2. Boston's up 4 at halftime. They've now led for both quarters. They're up 1, 4-2-1 in the fourth quarter. This is insane. This is going to be a close Game 7. 6 minutes left. Boston's up 2. 5-point game. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left. Wow. This is going to be absolutely legendary. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left. Who has the ball? Eden has the ball for Milwaukee. We'll see if they get it in here. Eden did score on this one. So it is a 3-point game. Boston with the lead and the ball. Richard Williams, mid-range, hits it. 5-point game. Buckets to answer back. Misses. Jeremy Shaw with the board. Cruz Baker goes to score. It's in and one. That's a huge play. Baker hits the free throw. Maybelline to answer back. Misses again. Dr. J. Oh, wow. Wow, an absolutely amazing run by Boston here. Eden then turns the ball over by Milwaukee. Non-shooting foul on Ty Jackson. 2 free throws for Richard Williams. He hits both. What a run for Boston here. Ty attempts to score, misses. Richard Williams once again. This time blocked by Ty, but an offensive rebound by Dr. J. Dr. J for 3. It's in. That's the dagger. That's the dagger. 15-point lead. What an absolutely insane run. A turnover by Milwaukee. Substitutions come in here. This is the end of this game. Jaden Hasbro with a huge layup here. Boston going to the finals for their 3rd time. They might become the first team to win 3 champions. Ending the game with Carlton Anderson stealing the ball from Saki Rice. Wow. What a game for Boston. They kept that one close, but what a phenomenal run at the end here by Dr. J, Jaden Hasbro, Jeremy Shaw, and Richard Williams. Richard Williams had a miserable game until this end of this fourth quarter where he came alive. Richard Williams formerly was a big part of the Detroit and the contending Toronto teams. I believe he has 1 ring, right? Yeah, so he's looking to add to his ring collection here. And we get an absolutely insane matchup of Montreal, led by Damian and David, versus Jamie of Boston. This is looking to be one of the most interesting finals. So if you look at our league history all time, we'll just do a quick recap before we go into the finals here. Seattle became the won their first championship here, but Boston had won 2 straight. They're the only team to win, I think, consecutive championships, winning the first 2 led by Bruce Gregory. They don't have, I think, anyone from those original teams. We can go take a look real quick. But you'll see that no team has ever won 2 titles or 3 titles. The only team to win 2 is Vancouver and Boston. Boston could become the first team to win 3, thanks to excellent GMing from Jamie here. Let's see, are any of these players currently? I don't think any of these guys are even in the league anymore. That's how insane. We have a few Hall of Famers. Gregory will probably be in the Hall of Fame next season. I don't know if Bostian, Dutchman, or Anderson will ever get there. But yeah, this is an absolutely insane run. So what we're going to do is a quick health check on both the teams. We have Boston here, all healthy, ready to go. And I will go take a look at Damien's team, Montreal, and see if any moves want to be made. Both teams are healthy. This is excellent. This is what you want to see. This is a super, super great matchup. No changes from either side. Are you guys ready? Here we go. ABA Finals. Let's go. All right. 4-point game at the end of the second. Boston surprisingly leading. And now Montreal leading as we expected by 11. And it's a blowout after 3. And I don't know if Boston can come back in this fourth. They're making a bit of a push, but it might be too little too late. Yeah, I think this one's over. Yeah, that one's over. And with that, Boston does take a sizable deficit in the series, being down by a game. They had 4 players in their starting lineup, scored 20 points, but it wasn't enough. Just the depth that Montreal possesses. They had Gus Baker double off the bench, and Irvin Miles had 18 assists. All right, so we'll go into game 2 now. Montreal leads by 6. Montreal leads by 6. Montreal leads by 4. Montreal leads by 9. What we'll do is we'll do 3 more minutes. Yeah, it was a rough fourth quarter, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it is possible. Kurt Anthony did just miss. Boston with the board. Boston for 3. They absolutely need this. No good. Baker with the board. Temple for 3. It's in. Yeah, that's the game right there. Yeah, this is looking like a rough series for Boston. Already down 2-0. They're going to need a lucky injury or something. Yeah. Montreal is one of the best teams in league history this year. I mean, you look at this roster. Irvin Miles had a legendary season just 2 years ago. He's a phenomenal player, one of the best in league history. Axel Blaze is one of the best caps. Granted, both these guys are in the contract year. This is definitely the last hurrah of this Montreal team before they're going to have major cap issues. As I said, they have 3 starters in free agency, and off their bench they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. All 57 or higher. There's no way a team with their cap situation is going to be able to retain most of them. They're probably going to need to move at least away from Axel Blaze and probably lose Dusko and a few other bench pieces. Granted, they aren't even having Dusko or Hawkins play, so we'll see how that is. But with that, we will now go into game 3 here. All right, game 3. Boston is up by 3 at the end of the first, down by 1 at the end of the second, down by 8 at the end of the fourth. Math not my biggest strong suit here. Ouch. Not looking too good. Boston is trailing a bit. 6-point game with 3 minutes left. It is possible, though Montreal did just score. Bosch, the layup. Bosch with the steal. Hasbro scores. Wow, Bosch actually just coming in real clutch right there. Trimming the lead all the way down to 4. Montreal misses. Anthony with the board. Irvin Miles misses. Bosch, another rebound to Nedraj, misses. KG goes to the line. He hits both. Dr. J for 3. He hits it. 3-point game, Montreal's ball and lead. Irvin Miles scores 2. Richard Williams misses, but wow, Jaden with a huge offensive board. Chris Bosch at the rim, blocked by KG. Some substitutions. Baker goes to shoot, misses. Jaden answers right back. 3-point game. Montreal's ball and lead. Gus Baker goes to score. It's in, 5-point lead. Boston's ball. Jaden for 3 misses. Gus Baker the rebound. Chris Bosh fouls Anthony at the line. He hits one, misses one. 6-point game. They need a 3 here. Ned Raj, he scores, but it's only 2. 4-point game, 12 seconds left. Urban Miles turns it over. Wow. So we got subs here. Boston absolutely needs to score. Jeremy Shaw for 3 with 3 seconds left. Miss it. Oh, it's a brick. Damn, that's real rough. Chris Bosh, the offensive board. Richard Williams for 3, blocked. Jaden with an offensive board. Wow, a lot of offensive boards by Boston, but not enough. Game over. Boston now in a 3-0 hole. And that brings us to game 4. I don't know if Boston can recover. That was a close game, but that might have been the dagger in the series. We will see if Montreal can blow a 3-0 lead. I think that'd be the biggest finals meltdown in league history here. Boston is leading big after 1, still leading big after 2, still leading by 8 after 3, 8 after 4. Ty Jackson has entered the chat. Boston's up by 10. Wow, Boston kept the lead, and Boston is now at a 3-1 deficit. All right, so Boston picked up 1. Can Boston pick up 2? Wow, another strong start. Though Jaden has gone down. Jaden has gone down with an injury. Though Boston's still in the lead. Still up by 8. Still up by 6. Up 6. So Montreal, Dr. J steals the ball. Ned Raj for 3, blocked. Axel Blaze misses. Big man steals the ball from Ned Raj. Blaze misses again. Dr. J the rebound. Dr. J scores. 6-point game. Montreal for 3, misses. Coyote Diamond the offensive board. Kurt Anthony for 3. He hits it. Montreal down just 3 minutes, 22 seconds left. Boston's ball. Diamond steals it from Ned Raj. Blaze for 3, misses. Jeremy Shaw, the defensive board. Richard Williams goes to score for Boston. He hits it. Boston up 5, 48 seconds left. Montreal's ball. Cody Diamond goes for 3 here. Basically, Brooke Lopez-esque. Montreal no good. Ned Raj with the board. Ned Raj then turns it over promptly. Montreal has the ball back. Coyote Diamond for 3. They absolutely need this. It's in. Montreal trails by just 2. 21 seconds left. Non-shooting foul on Gus Baker. So Ned Raj is at the line. Ned Raj, do not mess this up, man. Ned Raj is a creative player here. We'll see. He hits 1 3-point game. He hits 2 4-point game. That probably does it. Gus Baker for 2, misses. Ned Raj, the defensive rebound. Richard Williams at the line. He misses 1, hits 1. Is a 5-point game. This is probably game. Gus Baker at the line. Blocked by Jeremy Shaw. Jeremy Shaw, the defensive rebound. It's all over. Ned Raj at the line. He hits both. Is game over. And with that, Boston is down by just a game. Wow. All right. Let's go Boston. Oh, I need to check on Jaden's injury. Jaden's out 4 games, strained groin. Wow. To be honest, they were playing better without him in the second half here. Yeah, it is definitely a big loss. Jaden is one of their best players. Boston is up in game 6. They are still up. Boston holds the lead all game, just by 2. Oh, no. No, not the fourth quarter meltdown. The fourth quarter meltdown is not what we wanted to see. It's still possible to come back. It's just going to take a lot of luck here. Montreal might have the finals in the bag here. A lot of missed free throws on Boston's side contributing. But a cold streak by Montreal with a lot of misses. But they kept getting the rebound, and I think that this is game. Montreal picks up their first title. Boston gave them a good run, but Montreal's Beast team gets their title. They went all in for it, and here we are. And with that, that concludes the season. We're going to take a look at the season summary. There will be an expansion draft soon. We're welcoming 4 new teams into the league. Super excited about that. David McGillen taking home MVP, well deserved. Bill Russell picking up the Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 2.9 steals. That's a little strange. Axel Blaze winning Sixth Man of the Year and a title, with Irvin Miles picking up that title's Finals MVP. Irvin Miles also finished somewhere in MVP. Wow, actually he didn't. He wasn't in the MVP race. Strange. Most improved player goes to Tampa Bay's Karen Devil Durrett. Durrett actually is probably one of the best contracts in the league. Yao Ming is an absolute beast, having the best rookie season in league history, in my opinion. Absolutely unprecedented. But Artis Gilmore Jr. gave him a run for his money in what was an incredibly deep Rookie of the Year battle. I mean, everyone from Sean Silver, Allen Iverson. I'd really say these top 3 all would have won Rookie of the Year in almost any other season. ISO Joe Johnson retiring for Dallas is a pretty sane thing. But more importantly, you all know who didn't retire? That's right. The man, the myth, the legend, Matt Pitts did not retire. And with that, thank you guys for joining. This has been an absolutely phenomenal season. Very excited for our expansion, our Nitro promotion. Thank you to BBGM for being an excellent game. And we'll get the expansion draft out ASAP. All right. Have a great day, everyone.